McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 9 of this Edmonton Oilers Franchise Frenzy. Today we are coming off of the 2 cup wins, back-to-back Stanley Cups, just absolutely absurd. As far as this lineup goes, guys, we have got a very skilled, very high-quality lineup here, and, well, to be honest, I'm expecting a couple 100-point seasons from players here. I think that Yuri Chubasov is right around that time where he's actually going to break 100 points this season. I mean, 46 goals last year as just his second year in the league. That's pretty insane. He had 79 points in total, whereas Connor McDavid had 108. Draisaitl was not quite on the same level last year. He dropped off a little bit, but he's still pretty good. No, don't get me wrong there, just 94 rated. But as far as this entire lineup goes, I am a little bit confused as to where certain players are going to be moving. I get the feeling we might be trading a player or two here simply based on overall and rating and the way they fit the system. Currently, we got Carter Hart and net. We got some really good players in this system still. But, it's difficult to set up some really solid lines here when we have chemistry as bad as Puljujarvi's or, Nugent Hopkins doesn't fit so well. He's still pretty good, don't get me wrong there, but doesn't exactly, help out the chemistry here. So I'm tempted to go an all-German line here on the second line. That would be insane. Just go like that. And then, yeah, I don't know how else we'd run that, though. It doesn't make sense to do it like that. What if we did that as our first line? We went McDavid, or not McDavid, we went Nold, Schutz, and Draisaitl. That's actually crazy. Yeah, see, I just don't see that working out, even though it's pretty insane how well the lines fit together here. I don't see that happening, and Yuri Chubasov's so good on that second line that we got to keep him there. As far as the rest of the team goes, I don't see us making a lot of changes. I could see, a potential like Zach Kassian getting moved, or not Zach Kassian, like Jesse Puljujarvi getting moved, possibly. Ryan Nugent Hopkins is also on the last year of his contract, so if we could find like a third line kind of winger that actually fits in there, that would help for sure. But, as of right now, I'm not really sure what else we're doing here with this team. For the most part, it's solid. We're not going to make a lot of changes, but, Nuge, Puljujarvi, kind of the two guys that I'm targeting right now. Our defense is so good that I don't think we're going to make changes to it for a couple seasons. And, Carter Hart's only 24. Edmonton native, he's from Sherwood Park, so why wouldn't we keep him together? We're going to go and look for trades for Nuge and Puljujarvi before we get into the regular season simulations here. But that's really about all we're going to do here. Puljujarvi's actually the most valued player, funny enough. But we are looking for more of like a... yeah, there aren't great trades here. Maybe we look for more draft picks, that kind of thing. See, a guy like Michael Dalcol, we have no scouting report on him, so that's a total risk. And he's also only 79 rated, whereas I would prefer to go for a guy that could, make more of a difference in our team. I don't know about Combs. Yeah, no, he's playing in the CHL still. There's actually a lot of guys on this team playing in the CHL still, so I don't think we're going for anybody there. What about a Jordan Eberle? I feel like that's a possibility to bring him back. That would actually be kind of funny. Be like, hey, Jordan, you want to come win a cup? Like, literally, that's kind of what I'm feeling like right now with this team. I don't know how well Kajula fits either, so, possibilities all around there. Oh, they don't have their own first. That's a problem. Wait, do we have their first? I feel like... Oh, okay, no, we don't. That would be very funny if we did have their first. Who else wants Puljujarvi? They want Puljujarvi, but their pick is... Yikes. How do I have no scouting reports on anybody here? Yikes. See, we could go for a guy like Hornquist, but I feel like his contract's done. Yeah, it pretty much is. As far as wingers go, Jake Getzel looks insane somehow. I don't know how his value's that high. I guess he's a high top 6. Veshy, they just drafted second overall. Yeah. I don't think we're landing a lot from any of these deals. I just don't see that happening. So, I as much as I hate to do it, and I know it's gonna wreck morale overall, I think we keep this team together here just the way it is. They're championship contenders. Like, they're gonna be super good. There's no question about that. I can't remember if I got the scouting done or not on here. I think I did. Yeah. Alright, so we are going to sim to the regular season, check out the draft class, then get into a full season sim for episode number 9 here. I mean, last episode was pretty short too, to be honest, but overall this team's going to be ridiculously good again. They should be ridiculously good. If they aren't, well, then we might have a bit of a problem. I honestly kind of forget what rating Broberg's at. 76 at 21. That's, yeah. I don't like what the game did to that, like how they changed that. We're not trading those guys to Buffalo, though. It doesn't make sense. Rather keep them in the system. Clefbaum got injured, but he is good to play. I didn't even change the lines there. Okay. So, overall, do we get another franchise player in the draft? I doubt it, but, you know, it's possible. Yeah. Jonathan McNabb, we don't actually know yet, so we will find out eventually. But by the looks of it, you know, it's just a regular kind of like top 5 guys are going to be good defensemen, good prospects. There's no centers in this draft for the top 5, so that means no elite centers there off the bat. Doesn't really matter. We don't need centers. And honestly, we don't even need draft picks at this point. So, yeah, the Oilers are going to be pushing again for the Stanley Cup. This will be the 3rd season in a row where they're going for it. And, you know, last 2 seasons were very successful. So, why not, you know, try a 3-peat here? I think it's possible, but, you know, the team's still got a long way to go. And I don't think I'm going to be making all that many changes to the team and the roster and that kind of stuff anyways. Like, they gotta win. We gotta sim, and they gotta win. So, yeah, let's just, you know what, I want to check out the team's ratings here. So, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty scary. 99 offense, 93 defense, and, well, it says 86 goaltending. I guess Carter Hart's an 87? If he's an 87, then that 86 rating is correct. So, yeah, it's just because Koskinen's kind of lower, so it brings down the average slightly. And Marcus Nold has dropped his rating completely. Nice. Okay, so he went from an 84 down to an 82. That's cool. Chubasov dropped off by 1 rating. Same with Draisaitl. McDavid dropped by 2. Ay, man, that's not great. I'm not impressed with that, so... Oh well, that's the way the lineup's looking now. You know, it's a little bit weaker than it was. Not really. The defense is still stupid good. And yeah, all those ratings are correct. So, yeah, 99, 93, and 86. We should stand a very good chance at, well, 1, the President's Trophy, and 2, the Stanley Cup. But we will see how it goes through this simulation. I will be back with you guys at the end of the season once the Oilers are, kind of on their final 10-game stretch here. And I'm expecting big things from this team this year. There's no way they should not. There's no way they should be losing a lot of games. All right, guys, so with 10 games left, the Oilers are heading into their final stretch of the season. 71 games played. They got 11 more here, and they are already sitting at 100 points. So, if they can win a bunch of those games, that will be pretty much a lock here. I don't think anybody else is really close to the Oilers right now, so yeah, we're just going to keep Sim in here. The draft class, I've been told, is pretty weak, so, oh boy. And here come the losses. Yeah, 3 in a row. You stupid Sim engine. Go away. Give me another loss. Yeah, come on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Go away. Holy. 4 losses in a row there. We're not even going to win 50. I would be, I'm surprised we won 50. That's how bad this team plays in certain stretches. They're really that bad. It's actually ridiculous. And there's other teams right on our tails, but no, we'll just keep losing games, right? No, see, as soon as I talk trash to the AI or the sim engine, they just win games. So, reverse psychology, if you get what I mean. But there you go, Yuri Chubasov leading the team and has the first 50-50 season we have seen in a long time. That's insane, man. He's honestly should be on the top line. Beats out. Oh, there it is. I called it. I was like, you know what? I'm expecting multiple 100-point seasons. I wanted to say more than 2. But no, we have 3 100-plus point scorers there. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Yuri Chubasov. Big surprise, right? All franchise players. Draisaitl has finally hit that exact franchise. He's no longer a medium. But who cares, man? Oh, Chubasov lost out the scoring title by 2 points. His plus-minus was probably the best in the league, though. 47 for Subban. Okay, PK. I see you. But, no, just the amount of scoring and good play we had from these guys. Is McDavid even on here? McDavid's way down at only plus 23 with 100 points. His defense is so bad, man. But, no, that's insane. Oilers have 300-plus point scorers. You can tell where the majority of the offense came from, but the 50-50 season from Chubasov is out of this world. That is on another level, for sure. As you can see, Oilers won the Cup the last 2 years there, but no, individual awards. Yeah, Wait, was Hart the Vezina and Jennings winner going into the... I guess he was. Oh, boy. So, yeah, we picked up a really solid goalie. Let's check out the rest of the stats here on the season. I mean, yes, Chubasov had a career year in just his 3rd season. He's getting paid big time. Big time here right away. Crosby won the scoring title, though, I think. Tied with Seguin, I guess. But if we go to defensemen, John Carlson had himself a year, 88 points. Heiskanen was up there, man. If he had scored, 5 to 10 more goals, he would have been right there on his tail. But Heiskanen was close. I'm seriously impressed with how well he did. He fits our system perfectly, so what did you expect? But, did Bouchard land anywhere near the top? Guess not. Cale Makar's up to a 91. That's insane. Where... Bouchard was way down there. He had 42 points. Not terrible, but not enough to grow your rating there. As far as goalies go, Carter Hart is the best goalie in the league for 2 years in a row now. He played 70 games. That is a lot of games played. Shesterkin. Oh my gosh. 74 games played. That's on another level. And Binnington, too, is right up there. But no, most wins goes to Carter Hart with 46 on the season. 899 save percentage. He was playing a lot. As far as rookies go, looks like Vesey had himself a year. Nold was right there, almost won it, but did not, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, Atu Ratty, 88. He's doing well. in Ottawa there. Wow. Okay. But yeah, no, good season there from a lot of different guys, and I'm seriously happy with how the team performed. I don't care so much about the scoring title. I think it's sick that Carter Hart still won the goalie title, but we had really good defense in front of him. If we go and take a look at the entire team, there was some growth, not a ton, but there was some growth. Nugent Hopkins got up to an 88, Chubasov hits a 97, and well, that was really about it for the forward group. I think Marody grew like 1 rating. As far as defense goes, I think Heiskanen jumped up maybe 1 rating, but if you compare that to his last season, yes, he did have a better year by 5 points, but 68 assists will get you there. And, well, Koskinen somehow managed to jump a little bit too. If we go over to the AHL, take a quick look. By the looks of it, McLeod actually grew pretty decently there. Glenn McLeod will be in the team in the next year or two. As far as the rest of the team, not much. I think Schumacher grew like 1 rating. And then there's the real growth there is in Stuart Skinner. He's probably going to be up with the team next year, and we will be able to get rid of Koskinen's huge contract that, is currently going to prevent Yuri Chubasov from getting paid here, really. I know Nuge has also got a deal there that's expiring, but yeah, we got a little bit of contract situation on our hands here. We got a lot of guys expiring. And yeah, it's going to be a little sketchy here trying to get everybody paid. Koskinen will be on the way out, even though he is only $3.3 million. We have a lot of guys expiring. But anyways, that is probably going to wrap up this episode. I don't think we're really going to be surprised with anything that's going on here. By the looks of it, we got Arizona coming up here. And we do win the President's Trophy, obviously, if you guys didn't see that. We wanted to be first in the division. And yeah, Arizona, that was the likely matchup there, I guess. You guys can take a quick look here at how all the teams did. If you want to pause, go ahead. Calgary also had over 100 points. They were on our tail there for the majority of the season. St. Louis finished just 3 points short of us. They had the same amount of wins. We just had more overtime losses rather than regulation losses. Obviously, highest point percentage. When we go to goals for, Oilers were still number 1. Big surprise there. I do believe we were the only team with a 4.0 goals for per game. Goals against, we were 4th in the league. We were pretty darn solid there, but 3 teams there with better defense than us by the looks of it, and that would be, Charlie McAvoy's on one of those teams. Can't tell you how Anaheim did that. I guess John Gibson, and then, yeah, that's a very, very good defensive core there in St. Louis, and they got Henrik Lundqvist in net out of all goalies too. Goals against per game obviously was going to go to, it's the same thing there. If we go to power play goals, we were not great on the power play, I have to say. Considering how many talented star players we have on the power play, we did not do well. Wait, where are we? Oh, God. We were actually second. Oh, wait, no. Hang on a second. I sorted that wrong. My bad, guys. We were actually second best on the power play. Never mind. I thought we were, terrible. We had the second most power play goals for on the season. After the Dallas Stars, Sagan, Radulov, Ben, Guryanov, Kasha. Yeah, you got some scorers there. No question. But out of total power play goals, we were not great. There were other teams that scored a lot more, but I guess they drew more penalties too. Our power play percentage was 3rd in the league. That's pretty solid. We only scored 1 shorthanded goal, but our PK percentage looks like, okay, it's 3rd best in the league. That's a really good, that's a cup-winning caliber team there. We had the 2nd best home record after Pittsburgh, and we had the best away record. So yeah, that's gonna get you into the playoffs pretty easily there. And, well, New York's coming in hot. The other teams that are hot right now are St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Colorado, and Minnesota. So, next episode, we will have the playoffs coming up. We do have to face off against the Arizona Coyotes. I believe, let me check. I think we've played these guys both years. Nope, we only played them 2 seasons ago when we beat them in the first round. So, they'll be looking for revenge. Don't get me wrong there, but they're coming up against a real strong team here in Edmonton. I mean, to be fair, they got some good players, man. Clayton Keller is a sick pick there from 2016. Would have been way better than Puljujarvi. No offense to Puljujarvi, who's still on this cup-winning team, but yeah. Oh well. They got some other solid players throughout here. Victor Soderstrom looks good. Chychrun, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Who's this guy? Capobianco. Don't recognize him at all. They got Justin Schultz on that team. As far as goalies go, Darcy Kemper and Jonas Corpusalo. They got Dustin Buffa. Big buffs on this team. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I think our team just outranks them in every position. Except, actually, no, we got Draisaitl on the left wing. Never mind. So, that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys are enjoying the Edmonton Oilers franchise mode here with this absolutely insane franchise frenzy going on in Edmonton, go down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, at least consider subscribing if you're new. And, well, we've got, playoffs coming up next episode, some big contract decisions in the episode after that, most likely. But the Oilers are looking for a three-peat here. I mean, 2-time Stanley Cup champion here in... Has he only played 2 seasons? No, he's played 3. Okay, so... Actually, no, he Yuri Chubasov has won the Cup every single year he's been on this team. So far. And, coming off a 50-50 season... I wouldn't be surprised if he could, do it again here and really just perform in the playoffs like he has. Connor McDavid obviously has been on another level throughout the last 2 playoff runs with 30-plus points in both those runs. Draisaitl, not so much. He's still been good, like around 30 points, but that is the guys we're going to be relying on is these 3 big guns here. The franchise players, they're going to lead this team, and if they can play well, a cup is very easily in our sights. Edmonton is finally a President's Trophy winning team. It's been a long time, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya!